asks, what's the difference between a good realtor and a bad realtor? How do you judge? What questions should you ask if you want to buy or sell a house?
People don't know what questions to ask.
And we usually find that, people take someone else's advice, but they don't really vet that agent to see if they're the right agent for them. So, I think it's important to know how to choose a realtor and how to determine which realtors might be better than other realtors and what questions to ask. So, first question to ask when you're interviewing a realtor for a job.
Well, are you full-time?
Are you a full-time agent?
That's I think one of the most important.
We talk about it all the time. Experience matters, but how you measure experience matters even more, because doing something poorly for a long time does not make you an expert in doing anything other than something poorly, right? So don't hire a realtor that's been doing it for 35 years if they've been doing it poorly for 35 years.
That's right.
And so we also talk about, when we talk about experience, it's current activity. Right?
Right.
How many transactions has that person been involved in? How many negotiations has that person helped with? How many inspections has that realtor managed in the last 12 or 18 months?
Right.
That's what matters most.
That discovery of activity is usually shocking. When we ask one of our clients, they say, well, my neighbor's friend's dad is an agent. I go, great, let's look him up. And they say, well, isn't it funny? In the last 12 months, they've done exactly 3 transactions of $42,000 properties. And you're going to take their word and go look at $400,000 homes when he has absolutely zero experience in that field.
Well, and I think the problem is that the real estate industry, realtors have not done a very good job of vetting each other. They haven't done a very good job of informing the public about what makes a difference and what doesn't, right? It's like it's like a coffee clutch. I mean, you go into most real estate national firms, if you have a license and you are breathing, they will let you join the firm, right? In most firms, you'll have, these big offices. You got 250, 300 agents. They are not working together to help you.
No.
Right? They are competing with each other.
Absolutely.
To help you. And so there's really no advantage of having this big, giant office. The advantage is having an agent, not a company, but an agent that knows how to find out what you're looking for, that can help you identify your needs, to then locate the property, to then negotiate the best price.
Negotiate the deal, sure.
Do you care when you show someone property? You might show 20 or 30 houses. Do you care which one they buy?
I have no preference whatsoever. I don't care.
You don't own any of them.
No.
Right? So
it's got to work for them.
Exactly. But what you do care is that they don't pay too much.
Right. That's my main concern.
That's the main concern. That they have to like the house. Do they have to love the house?
I don't think anybody's ever going to love the house, because there's no perfect house for anybody. But they got to like it, and they can make it their own.
It should work for their family. It should be the type, style, place, feeling that, they like.
Don't get me wrong. If they love it,
that's
home
even
run.
better.
It's awesome.
Right. But that can be dangerous, because then maybe they'll agree to pay too much.
That's why I step in and manage it and keep them down to earth.
But again, these are the kinds of questions that you want to ask a prospective agent. Interview the agent just like you're interviewing someone for a job.
Now, Damien, if the agent maybe is part-time real estate agent and part-time landscaper,
not good.
Okay, but if they're a good landscaper,
let them do your landscaping.
Okay, I'm just checking. It's happened.
We see it all the time, and
Sure.
It's just kind of nuts. So there's a lot of pieces and moving parts to being a good realtor. Let's just go through some of those. Ask them about what sort of technology they employ for your benefit.
Yeah.
Right? Do they even know how to use the MLS, which is completely automated these days? Do they know how to bring out the information that you are looking for to match the house you
analytics,
want?
like comps?
Right. Ask them about the training. Do they have not just training programs, but are they ongoing training programs that they actually take and that are for the benefit of knowledge to pass to you,
right,
the user of their services? How professional are they in the marketing and just their salesmanship and their negotiating skills? Because they're going to be negotiating a big, big deal for you, and you need to know that they know what they're doing.